Welcome to the Daily Gerry Anderson podcast, which today sees the presenter on the brink of another holiday, even though he is only barely back from the last one. This demonstrates the pressure that he must endure on a daily basis. Just talking to Nolan alone is enough to raise a man's blood pressure, even when he's not there. I'll only be here for one more day, as I was saying. What do you call that fella? Joel Thingamy? What's his name?
Oh, don't be hateful.
No, but I never remember his name. I was calling
Taggart.
Joshua. Joel Taggart. He's a very good broadcaster.
Yes.
But I never remembered his name. I don't know why. I was telling him that I'll be off for 3 weeks doing the Lord's work in the land of the heathen. So I hope you'll support me in my endeavours.
Did you read yesterday in the paper or the day before that summer is officially over?
Yeah.
Did you see it? The Met Office has said it's over.
That's why I'm going away for 3 weeks.
We got 2 days.
Now, I'm going to tell you something now.
It's going to get colder and wetter.
I know, but see, look at you now. You never went away anywhere. You made a very bad mistake.
I did.
You did, because you took a little holiday, but you didn't go anywhere.
No, I cut the hedges and cut the grass.
That's not going anywhere.
I know.
You should have went away, because do you know what will happen? You see, in about 2 or 3 months' time, you're going to be fit to be tied, because you'll be sitting there in November, depressed out of your mind, knowing there's another 4 months of winter in front of you. And I'll be in here, glowing, full of fun, having had the sun's rays upon me, played upon my face over many's a time.
But you see, I was the typical little soldier boy. You see, they said we need volunteers. Jerry's going off. Will you fill in for Jerry and get so Jerry can have a little break? And I'm filling in for you and Mr. Jerry Kelly.
Ah, I know. But
will you take a break?
But this is wrong. You see, you must
I know
never
it's wrong, but I'll never do that again.
Don't do it again.
Never.
Consider others. Don't consider others. If you consider others, you're hammered. If you consider others, it's to your own detriment.
Yes, I was thinking about you.
Thank you.
When they said to me, Jerry needs a break. I thought, yeah, I suppose he does. All right.
What did you think when they said Jerry needs another break?
Yes.
A month later.
Aye.
So I'm only back. When was I away?
Not fair.
I was away in June. And now I'm away again.
13
the Lord's work needs to be done. The Lord's work is never done.
13 months ago, I got a holiday.
I know, look at you. Look at you. You're
And
down
I took
to
a week off and I cut hedges and cut grass.
Do you know what that's called, what you did? There's a term for that in anthropology. You know I'm a social anthropologist. Yes. Well, it's called altruistic behaviour.
Well, explain that
Altruistic behaviour is something that we do not credit to animals, and we figure that man is the only man capable of altruistic behaviour for its own sake. For instance now, if a bird sees a worm, right?
Yeah.
And another little bird with a limp sees the bird at the same time, and the bird that's fast knows that it can get to the worm before the little bird with the limp.
Yes.
It'll get that worm and get out of there. But you see, we, being a human being...
We give the limping bird.
Get that wee worm there, son.
Go
on, you get that. You need that more than me. Go on, you get that wee worm, son, there. See, that's what's called altruistic behaviour. But then again, it's not entirely altruistic behaviour, because the reason why we are altruistic is because we live in a society where if we are all altruistic, it means that someday in the future, you too may have a limp. And someday you may spot a little worm, and a man will say, go on, you take that wee worm there, son. Maybe it's just as well that the presenter is off doing God's work. His relationship with Coilus Interruptus is getting increasingly fractious and verging on the unhealthy. Francie was talking about the shock absorber, which was a particular pad that one puts between the cheeks of one's bum, so that the sweat that one's...
Yes. Oh, right.
A shock absorber.
And you missed the whole point of it?
I know, I missed it.
Yes.
That's why I'm bringing it up again. You see,
yes.
I'm willing to admit my mistakes, not like some. You will never admit you're wrong.
What about
never.
Kathleen?
Kathleen. Good morning, Kathleen.
Good morning, Jerry. How are you?
He never admits when he's wrong.
Aye. Who, you?
Him in there.
He does so.
You do not. You never admit when you're wrong. You fight like a badger.
Give me an example.
If I say something, you say that's not true. You fight like a badger. Even when you find out it's true, you won't admit it.
I'm saying now that it's right, that you're wrong, if you know what I mean.
I know, but you're not saying that you're wrong. I admit that I'm wrong.
I'm saying that you're right, that I'd be wrong, and I say I'm wrong, but I'm not right.
No, but you're saying I'm right when you know I'm wrong, even though I'm right.
But I don't agree.
Well, I'm right to agree that you don't be wrong when I'm right. Why did you not agree when I'm right and when you're wrong?
Because I do.
You not agree with it?
I don't.
All right, then.
Well, talk to Kathleen.
No. The presenter is ageing, and evidence of this is beginning to manifest itself on air in a slightly unpleasant manner.
I don't know whether you've watched this programme on BBC Two, Belfast FM.
Yes, I have watched that. It's very promising. It's not right yet, but it's very promising.
It's brilliant.
Yes? Oh, no, it's not brilliant yet. It's very promising. It's promising, yeah.
All right. Right. Well, the last one's on tonight if any of yours want to watch it. I think it's fantastic.
There's a thing about...
I just thought it was your type of humour.
Well, it's nearly is, but see, the jokes are too laboured. You see, there's sometimes people do that. Whenever you get a first series, people try too hard. What is that?
That's my wee baby.
Sounds like a wee poodle.
Sounds like a dog to me. What kind of a dog is it?
Shih Tzu.
Pardon him. Excuse him, please.
That
was disgusting.
It was that donut.
Well used, Tim.
I nearly boked there.
You did? Nearly.
You lost me breakfast there. Excuse me. That was pretty bad there. I apologise to people out there who are having their breakfast for that unseemly burp. That's the first time I burped on the radio.
Thank goodness that end.
I've never burped before. Have I ever done that before? Not really.
No.
I've hiccuped, I've coughed, I've sneezed, but I've never burped. What's next, I wonder? The presenter cares not a jot for public opinion. Listen as he lampoons his neighbours. He faces a long wait tonight before being served a drink at his local. There's an old offence on the statute books which is called, and I've never heard of this, we're talking about the cyclists again. Did you ever hear of this? There's an old offence called furious driving.
No.
Did you ever hear of that?
No.
Neither have I. Furious driving. Oh, sounds great, doesn't it?
Was that road rage?
I don't know. It sounds to me like road rage, and it can be committed anywhere and whilst using any mode of transport, even whilst riding a horse on a beach. If you're on a horse, you can be convicted of furious driving. In other words, driving without control. Like the wee, what do you call the wee fellas with the baseball caps? Cowboy junkies. What do you call the wee fellas? The wee boys that drive. You know the cars and you can't see when you see the top of their heads.
Oh, the wee petrolhead boys.
Petrolheads, yeah.
They're
always ugly.
Yeah.
They're always ugly and they're always short because they need the car because it's no good walking about, you see, because there's no good.
And they all lie back in the seat.
They all lie back. You just see the top of the baseball cap. And they all go at a million miles an hour and they don't use any exhaust. They want it to be noisy.
The
Jerry,
Boathouse is now a Chinese restaurant.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yes.
Jerry, do the Derry accent, the one that is fast and hard to understand. I need a laugh. Hello, I can't do it. I tell
You'll be popular in the city today.
Well, I already am. The presenter is holding his cards close to his chest when pushed as to whether he will run for the presidency of Ireland. He is worried in case his criminal convictions may get in the way. But there are ways around that, apparently. He can lie about them. And I'm asked if I will dispel the rumour that I'm taking 3 weeks off to run for the presidency of Ireland. No, it's beyond me. Isn't it amazing how many people think that they should be the president of Ireland? Every hack in the RTE just goes to show you how big those guys' egos are. You're on TV. That's your job. What's your job? I'm on TV, right? What would you like to be? I want to be the president of Ireland. And they say, okay, I'm going to run. Are you? Well, okay, go ahead. Imagine a brickie saying that.
I know. Likely candidates.
No, but imagine a brickie saying that.
I know.
Or a guy, a plumber, saying, I want to be the president of Ireland. You would laugh at him, wouldn't you? Well, that's why they should laugh at people on TV, because a man on TV, it's his job. That's what he does. His job is to make you look as if you like him. His job is to make you like him, right? And that's what he does. That means he's false to the core.
Yeah, but a lot of people in this job believe that they're liked.
Exactly. You see,
people
on television, if you stay on television long enough, you see, first of all, you learn there are things. Now, do you know who's great at it? And I mean no disrespect. Eamon Holmes is the best man in the world at making people like him. Eamon knows exactly how to make people like him. It's an art. You know how to make people... I know how to make people like me. I could make people love me, but I can't do it. I don't have the stomach for it. That's why people don't like me, because I won't do what is necessary. But everybody on TV who's successful is prepared to do anything to make people like them. That means to say things they don't believe because people want to hear them. And to make look as if you're nice. You know, like Jerry Kelly's big soft look?
Mm-hmm.
No, Jerry will tell you on himself he worked at that.
He does, and he shows you his thigh.
He shows you his thigh. And he has a big soft look, big puppy eyes. And you look at him and say, he's well nice. So you work at that and you make sure it goes well. But then again, after a certain amount of time, the people who are doing this believe that is them. But that is not them. That's a thing that they've created to make stupid people like them. And then they begin to get this ego. Imagine a boy doing your wallpaper and you say, what are you up to, John? And you say, I'm going to be president of Ireland.
I'm going to run for that. Yeah.
You'd call the police, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So
did you ever see a man who likes his thigh more than Jerry Kelly?
I don't think we should go down that road. Ahoy there! Ban River cruises here, as in B-A-N-N.
Oh, aye.
Not Ban River Cruises here. That's a bad name, isn't it? Ban
it?
River Cruises? When you saying Ban? I never thought of that before. Yeah. Ban River Cruises. Mm-hmm. What do you work at? I have a Ban River Cruise. Well, ban them then. Ban River Cruises. There's a company called Ban River Cruises. We're flat out, they said. Have a couple of hen parties this weekend. Would you guys like to come down?
Well, you would.
Oh, because the bride's hairdress, the bride's hairdress, and a pint of stout. Hey, what a pretty!
Tell me this.
And tell me no more.
Before you go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Well, we're going to talk to John now. Likely candidates for the presidency.
Podge and Raj.
No, I would say...
Dustin the Turkey.
No, I would say, seriously.
I think my cartoon character should run.
Ryan Tubridy.
Oh, he'd be great.
He would good. He would. Give me somebody else. Ryan Tubridy.
Pat Kenny's the man.
Pat Kenny.
There's nobody in behind there at all. It'd be great. No personality, no nothing. He's perfect for it. Thank you for listening. Back tomorrow. Or will I be? Oh, yes, I will.